Hello, and welcome to another episode of
Hey.
Unconventional Connections. I'm joined miraculously with the boys, Beto and Mike.
What's up?
So we have taken a. We're starting off with their stuff. So we have taken a little bit of a hiatus over the last month. I don't know if anybody noticed. I actually have not even opened the YouTube because I just kind of have not. I've been super busy myself personally. But also, the boys had a couple lot of things going on in their lives. It's big events. We're going to talk a little bit about it. Also, we're going to try to talk about moving forward with the channel, what we're trying to do. But yeah, I mean, just kind of like a quick catch up with everybody. How you guys been? What anything exciting happen? Anything
Okay,
bad?
so I'm listening to the. Okay. So the lore has been expanded on my side of the world, right? But I want to say something, Isidro. I probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm playing a gotcha game, right, brother?
So yeah, so
Baby
that's why he took a
girl. Anyways,
hiatus. He went on the gotcha. He went on the gotcha
no, no,
rant.
no, no.
He went into a
I got
massive
into. I
amount
got
of
it. I got
debt.
it. Yeah, I got into gotcha dip. No, 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 no. No. There was a lot of family stuff going on that I had to handle. There's a lot of issues that I had going on. Um, life is funny because life is life as it is, as
Yeah.
you guys, most of the viewers know it. I'm gonna put this away. I don't want to look at that right now. I'm working right now. No, a lot of interesting things happened. There's a lot of plot development for sure, right?
There's
And
been a
there's a
lot
lot
of
of
plot.
lore that, yeah, a lot of people were like, oh, do it for the plot or do it for the lore, whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. um and a lot of it is very like sentimental, but long story short, there's just a lot of stuff happened,
Yeah,
and
long
I'm
story
here.
short.
And then yeah, as Isidro mentioned, that we're going to talk about a little bit of what we want to do with the show, because essentially season 1 is about to be over, because December is right around the corner. Try to do a yearly thing is what I think I mentioned one time, to
Yeah,
just
we're
do a
gonna try to do
yearly season thing.
yearly. See how it went the first year, how we felt about it.
Hmm.
Um,
Mhm.
the holidays are coming up, so we're gonna be not really gonna be consistent with recordings probably moving forward
Yeah, of
the
course,
rest of
of
the
course,
year.
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to stick to them, but who knows?
You know what,
Because
what
we
we
do
should
record
do?
we do record on a Monday, so they're not gonna
Monday,
be on
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
holidays, so we should be
Yeah,
able to.
yeah.
But who knows? It's all
What an idea that I had the other day was, for the last episode of the year, we should do a recap of what we've done. Like okay, watch the 2 or 3 most liked videos of the entire show, of
the
the entire
Taskmaster episode.
Mm.
And what was the other one? I think it was like um it was either like the creepy pastas or the other one that we did horror one.
Mm.
Um, it was those two. I think those are probably the most to watch from the top of my head. I don't
Yeah.
have like I said, I haven't really looked at it, but I think those ones are the ones that we got like 50 or 60 views.
Mm.
Cool. 50, 60 views is still a lot in my head, because it's
It
like
Yeah.
is. For
like
for
60
ran,
people to
for people to just watch random people just talking on the internet, 60 views with like
Mhm.
no like zero promotion whatsoever, because we've been
Yeah.
bad about
Yeah.
that.
Did you
Uh,
even use hashtags?
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, see,
Mm.
no, my
Mhm.
thing was that I was telling my therapist about this, because I'm going to therapy too, mind you. So you may
My
notice that I'm a bit
therapist told me
more.
no to go away. I'm too healthy. My therapist doesn't even want me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
wish
too
I had those.
functional.
I wish I had those fucking
I was
problems.
too
I
functional.
wish
So
I
they're
had
like,
those.
I was like, therapy might not be the best thing for you. It's like, I know. I just have to try it because I'm going to school for therapy. So I had to at least have tried it. Today it's like, yeah, I tried it. Worked out great. Perfectly
My th-
fine.
my th- my
I was the
my
greatest
th-
client any therapist ever seen. There's been a client like me ever before. Just immaculate, flying numbers, flying colors. Nothing like me.
Stupid. It's like you're depressed, but you function. Like, no, it's
No,
the no.
I couldn't even fit the depression in. That's how functional it was.
The Wow. You're so sad that it just becomes positive energy at some point.
Yeah.
You're just a nuclear reactor that just makes negative thoughts into funnies. Right. No,
I've actually started to say it's like I run on bad vibes and negative energy. Which I guess is the same thing.
that's me.
Oh,
Wait,
hatred and bad
that's me.
vibes. That's it's like I've been
Me
telling that to
too.
people.
That's what I do. One time my mom was like, "You gotta have a point. You have to have a want to live." And I'm like, "I do." And she's like, "It doesn't look like it." And I'm like, "Is this my the only reason why I'm alive is because I'm so angry?" You know what I mean? No, but
I
like no,
live
like
for the
on a serious
cheeseman.
note, that too. And I have some cheese man too. Anyways, no, a lot of the stuff that my therapist was saying was, um, you should really stick to projects and like do projects that are fun for you. And he's like, so you becoming a Twitch streamer, you doing the YouTube with your friends is really really good. It's really really healthy because it works as an outlet even. So as you've noticed, the audience noticed that I say some horrendous things, but I also have a point. You know what I mean? Like it's like he's out of line, but he's got a point. You know what I mean? No, I become more unhinged because I'm healthy now, so I don't, well, not healthy out there. I still have a lot of stuff to work through, but a lot of it is just like I turned 29 this year, and I'm turning 30 next year, and here I am,
Same.
no wife, no kids, no life outside of get home and play video games, So I might as well make video games my life and do Twitch streaming like Mike does. You know what I mean? That's really what has been going on with me.
Yeah.
Outside of that is
So
just
a
survive.
little bit more Lord Thump. Mike and I had our birthdays during the hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
So we celebrate in different ways. Mike went to Universal Studios. Lame, I know.
Yeah.
I went to Europe. Even more lame, I know.
Well,
it's just your average weekend,
Yeah,
Average weekend, you just go away to another country somewhere. Nobody even knows where Europe is. Come on. Come on. Nobody
Europe
even knows
isn't
where
even
that
a
I
real
is.
didn't even know
place.
that was a real place.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly. Like,
Narnia. Nobody knows where that is.
No, it's funny because I've tried to. Okay, check this out. I don't know if London is a city or a state
City.
or a country. It's a city, right? That's where Big Ben is, right?
mhm.
Is that where the Queen lives? Long live the Queen. Well, even though she passed away. No,
The
no.
Queen
Okay, never
lives
mind. Then I
north,
have to say it.
more north.
Okay,
They live in
so
Mhm.
Edinburgh
England,
or whatever it's called.
so England is the country. The
Mhm.
Yes.
country, England. So
Yeah.
what's the United Kingdoms? The
The
continent?
four countries. A union
There's
of four
four.
countries.
Oh, right,
Um,
United Kingdoms.
so it's the Kingdom
Mhm.
of England, the Kingdom of Wales, the Kingdom of Scotland, and the Kingdom of Northern Ireland. And
Mhm.
they're all British.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's also why in Ireland a lot of like obviously like Southern Ireland is called I think the Republic of Southern
It's
Ireland or something like
independent.
that.
Yeah.
And it's independent from and like that's also where you get the whole like a lot of Irish people hate the British because they fought for their independence, but there's still like Northern Ireland that belongs to the UK when it's still on the same island as the Southern Ireland.
mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. See, like I don't know much about the European countries because I've never found them as interesting as they sound like to be. But but mind you, I have heard that there is nice, beautiful places out there to look at.
Mhm.
I would love to go visit those countries, but at the same time, I feel like they're kind of not okay with Mexican Americans,
Well,
especially in
they are.
Spain, mind you.
They love
Well,
Mexicans in Ireland. I will say that.
only Spain has a problem with Mexicans. Every other country,
Oh yeah,
they pretty
yeah.
much like
Spain, I
them.
think, is the only. Yeah, Spain is the only place really that I know that like doesn't like Mexicans.
Yeah.
I know they fuck with
Yeah,
Mexicans heavy in Ireland, bro.
yeah, I know, I do.
They fuck
I
with
do
us
know that.
heavy over there.
I know they do. It's because we drink. Yeah, it's because we drink just like them,
Yeah, no.
and
Most
our
of
love for
European
thick
countries are
women.
okay with Mexicans. Just Spain that's not. But
Yeah.
even then,
Yeah, no, that's wild.
it's not too bad.
Oh my god, how much is this?
Mm.
So yeah,
11,
so
six
I
point.
was able to go to Belgium slash Netherlands for my
Oh, that's
birthday,
cool.
which is pretty cool. I drink a
Nice.
lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Nice.
To put it lightly, I was having at least 6 beers a day, every day
Jesus
for like
Christ.
10 days.
Damn.
So yeah, there
Well, that's normal over there, though, right?
it is, but I underdrink. Because there's
Oh
Oh.
damn.
so in Belgium, they are very heavy into their craft beer culture. That's like their national pride.
Oh okay.
So they
Okay.
have over 300 different kinds of beer, craft beer.
Oh damn.
Jesus
So
Christ. I don't know
I
why they need all
probably
that, but
only
okay.
drank like probably like 30 to put it generously. So I
Jesus
underdrank.
Christ, guy, tells me
So yeah, so
that's still a lot, dude.
that is
That's
a
still a
lot.
lot.
That is definitely a lot. We underdrank.
Jesus
There was
Christ.
one called Whole Garden. My favorite name so far. I need to find the promised land.
But did you have fun though? Is the question.
No, I did. It was cool. It was cool to just kind of take a break from work and school and just kind of enjoy the outside for a little bit. Just enjoying not being able, having to kind of be stressed, just being on a different time zone. So everything that was happening, all the chaos that was happening, was happening while I was asleep.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, did you find out? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring up politics, and I was like, no, don't do
I
that.
did. I did. Whatever it is, I
Brother.
did. Because I still
The
gotta keep
Clinton
in
stuff?
touch. Oh, I did. Yeah. The Trump Clinton.
Oh my god. Brother, I was not. That was not on my bingo play card. And one of my favorite. I'm gonna get canceled for this. I don't care. But one of the things, timestamp this right now. I'm gonna say some horrendous shit. Look, brother. Look. Monica Lewinsky,
I saw the
Hillary
meme. I saw the meme.
Clinton, and Trump are spit sisters. I got.
I saw a post. Someone put it's like fucking the what was
Venn
it
diagrams? Venn
when
diagrams,
no
like
when Trump was and Hillary, what year was it when Trump and Hillary were running?
2008. No, it
Yeah,
was
like 2000, it was like 2018 I think, or
2012.
something like that,
2012.
right? 2012. And it was like someone
2016.
posted like
2016. Because
no, there we go.
Because he
Yeah.
had to be president for 2020.
Sometime, yeah.
He
Yeah.
had to be president for 2020.
And someone puts like Bill Clinton like looking at the 2016 election and having to decide between his wife and his side piece.
Oh shit, my camera flipped. And the thing is, what pisses me off so much about this is like, I can't, like, there's a rumor stating that Bubba is not Bill Clinton or Clinton, it's a horse. So I'm like, he looks like he would do that to a horse. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh my god, dude. Like,
But Bill Clinton
that
is
dude, like,
funnier.
no, I know, but I'm saying like, it is so horrendously funny that our own government like would do that to our president, like release that. And even if it's not true, it's gonna go down in history as something that he did do.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, he's
My
gonna be
favorite
clowned on
thing-
it for so long.
My favorite thing is I saw an AI
Nope.
You're on camera, bitch. Relax. Anyways, again, timestamp me. I saw a video where an AI generated. This is what nailed the coffin, that nailed the final nail, whatever. However you say the expression with AI. Okay, me as someone that I'm not really an artist or whatever, but someone that does do paintings and stuff like that once in a while, and it's kind of artistic. Yeah, I'm not okay with generative AI taking art and whatever. Although I did start trying to get into it. It's interesting because it really does speed up processes and it really does help you with manipulation and like kind of teaching you. So like for me that I don't know how to draw 100%, like I know how to draw the circles and the sticks and like the anatomy and stuff like that. I've seen it enough to know, but I can bypass so much and just use AI, but it doesn't feel authentic. But more on that later. I saw a video on Trump, right? And he's on a podium and he goes, Monica Lewinsky doesn't know how to suck dick like I do. No one knows how to do it like I do. And I was like, dude, no.
Nobody
I was
does it like I
you
do it. Nobody.
No,
I'm
he
the
goes,
greatest.
you know, I'm the reason why Hillary and Bubba almost got divorced because of me, because he couldn't live without me, you know. And then he goes, and then in the video he goes, and it wasn't even in the island, it was in the office. Monica learned from me. And I was like, but it's just so funny. It's so funny because it sounds like him and it looks like him, you know. And it's just like,
Did you hear
nah.
that? Apparently, like he lost 40% of his supporters just from the rumor alone.
Yeah. So,
And I was like, you deserve it.
Yeah, because like I don't. Twitter has changed immensely, like in the past like year or so. So like I don't go on it as much, and because usually when I go on it, there's a whole bunch of it's just all like politics and shit like that, and like. When I went on like I go on there from time to time just to see like what people are posting and stuff like that. The amount of people that I've seen like showcasing like the amount of like MAGA people throwing their hats away or burning them and stuff like that because of like that leaked email and everything. I'm like, dude, no way. Like, this is not how this whole thing ends, right? Like, this is the funniest way for this whole movement, this whole thing to end. Like,
We still have 4 years to go. 3 years to go.
No,
yeah,
my thing was, Marvin, my favorite thing was that a lot of people that were watching all this shit go down were like, no, that's fake news, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, really? All right. And I also love when people were like, oh yeah, well, you just want Trump to burn, blah 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 blah. What if a Democrat or Republican is on the list, blah 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 blah? And everybody's like, good.
yeah, like get
We don't
them
give a fuck.
the fuck out of there.
Like,
Put them in jail too.
Get them the fuck
good,
out of
you know?
there.
What the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean? Like, I don't care if you're Republican or a Democrat. A child toucher is a child toucher. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. You know what I mean? I was like,
yeah.
dude, you know, there's people in religion that touch children. So like, you know, like a Republican and a Democrat. I was gonna say Dominican. Oh my God, sorry, Dominican people. I'm sorry, mi gente. But
I mean,
a Democrat.
according
You know,
to
no,
MAGA.
no, I said, and
According
then
to
my dumbass said,
MAGA.
no, watch. And I said, I'm sorry, mi gente, like I'm fucking Dominican or I'm Mexican or whatever. Pero mi gente, Latinos, you know, together or whatever the fuck. But anyways, no, yeah, dude, it's so, oh my God, dude, the memes have been, Jesus Christ. We've been eating good with the memes, brother. Did you guys see the video where someone's like interviewing Bill Clinton and they're like this, like real close to each other, and the camera when he says, "So what do you gotta say about the emails and about Trump blowing you?" And he goes, and he just walks away. Did you see that,
No.
bro? Oh my God, that motherfucker. The reason why that's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if this person's evil. For that brief second, he was the GOAT because he basically admitted that happened. And even if he goes, no, that didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. Nah, motherfucker, that smile said it all. That smile and those fucking eyes said it all. I know you remember that vividly. I knew you were remembering, Bill, this is the best dick I've ever had. I know that happened. I believe it. I believe it. I swear to God, he remembered how Trump was like, Bill, this is the best cock I've ever seen. Nobody has a cock like you do. I swear to God, he did that. I know he did that. I have to believe that. I have to believe this. I can't because like it is the world that we're living in is so fucking ridiculous now. It's so
Yeah.
stupid. It is so stupid the world we're living in. This whole fiasco is the best thing that's happened to me in a while. You know why? A world leader has already been embarrassed by multiple other fucking countries. Did you just see the video where he's like, "Oh yeah, Italy or Rome or some shit, and the U.S. have been best friends since I don't know what the fuck he said, but the interpreter for the other lady was like, what the fuck? Like the United States. How old is the United States? Like 200 years old or some shit like that.
250.
Yeah,
When has
250,
Rome and China are like the oldest, you know, like civilizations alive. And this motherfucker's like, yeah, we've been best friends since the Roman times, blah 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 blah. And the lady was like, excuse me.
The Roman
So
times
like
are
this
actually
guy.
pretty recent.
No, well, that's not my point. The point is, I was like, he doesn't know how to do negotiations. He says he does. He's like, yes, I signed a new bill to make the tariffs not affect Americans as much. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're the one that put the fucking tariffs up. This was your idea. Like, you're not gonna look at me and say, oh,
like it's like, oh, this is gonna lower grocery prices. So I was like, but you put them there.
but you're the one that did this.
You're the one that put
The hardest.
No shit that the
No.
grocery prices are gonna go down because
No.
you're taking off the
I
shit
have
you
to-
put to make them go up.
I have to put into perspective how retarded this guy is because look, he was
gotta
going up
timestamp
against
that.
China, right?
Oh, there's a time.
Oh yeah, you gotta, yeah, because I will get shot for that. But anyways, I want to leave on record that I'm depressed, but I'm not suicidal. Now you know. Anyways, leave that in there if you have to. Anyways, or as a short or something. I don't know. Anyways, point being is, the leader of China. I think the leader of China was the one that said, China has been standing for X amount of years. It will survive another X thousand years. I was like, that's raw. That's raw.
Which is a
That's
lie.
hard.
It's a lie.
I don't care. I don't care.
China's only been around since 1950.
1950?
The country China as we know it now, yeah.
I think like
but
as we
China
know
as
it
a
now,
whole.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Right. But you know
China
what I mean. You know
collapses
what I'm talking about.
every 100 years.
Yeah, but that's China collapsing within itself and then just rebuilding itself.
Yeah.
Anyways, my point is that guy put down the hardest bar when he said that. I was
I'm not
just
allowed
like,
to go to China anymore after that one, by the way.
me neither. But that's not the point. The point is, whenever a world country insults Trump, I'm with it. I'm with it. I don't care. I don't care. I people are like, oh, that's not really being a patriot, and I was like, excuse me, yes it is. You know what I mean? Why? Because I don't want him as my president. That's very going
I
against
always
your
understood that.
president.
Yeah,
Hmm?
like I never understood that. Like, oh, like why are you bad talking your president? Like that's so unpatriotic. I was like, that's my right as an American citizen. That's the most patriotic thing I
Yeah.
could do.
Yeah.
Is like
Yeah,
express
of
that
course.
right. Like, what do
And
you what do you mean?
and the thing too is like, which okay, we're gonna have to move on from this because I just broke one of my
Yeah.
biggest rules. Never talk about religion. Never talk about politics. Right? Those are my
Politics,
two big
yeah.
rules. Right? But dude, nobody suck dick like I do. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Right. Talking about sucking dick.
All right,
Let's
move on. Move on.
Let's talk about sucking dick. Mike, you and your friend on Twitch just had a really big event recently, right?
What does that correlate?
Because we're gonna
It's not
suck
about
your
sucking dick.
now.
I'll tell you.
We're gonna pace you up a little bit,
good.
elevate you a little bit, right?
Oh, there we go. There, thank you.
Glissy, gobble,
yeah.
gobble.
So
I'm a
yeah,
Um,
my friend and I we had a thing called the 13 Nights of Hollow Streams. It was like a last minute kind of thing, an event that we were doing. And basically for like 13 nights, obviously I had days where I couldn't stream. She had days she couldn't stream, stuff like that. And so it was just 13 days like that led up to Halloween. We would play a different game each day with a different guest star. So we would invite like other streamers, some friends and stuff like that to hop on. And I wasn't in charge of the giveaway thing because I'm broke as fuck. I can't do a fucking
Contrary to
giveaway.
popular belief,
Right?
AKA
Right?
me just bothering him about it for no reason other than I can.
Because
Because I know what was happening.
There is a-
it was
Yeah.
a Sqwidsy event. and she
Sqwidsy, yeah, or
and she just
yeah,
had Mike along to help her out with the rhythm entertainment
Yeah.
and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
So yeah, I knew what was going on. I just know Mike a lot
Yeah.
better. That I can
Yeah.
I can bother him
Yeah.
about it. I don't.
No,
really know
yeah,
her
no,
like that.
absolutely,
So-
yeah. Because like she was having a whole thing, like a whole trivia thing throughout the event
Also, I do
for
want
each
to know.
night.
I was gone for like 10 out of the 13 days.
Yeah.
So I was not able to attend almost anything. So
Yeah.
I was not in the running.
And then
whatsoever.
the ones that you were like, you were like on the top for a while for the amount of
The
like
first
points that you had for the
yeah,
trivia thing.
'cause you could only
Yeah.
get like 2 or 3 points per day, and I got all my
Per
points,
day,
like,
yeah.
the 3 days I was there. It's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And then I like disappeared.
Oh man. Cause yeah, it was like I think like her first place was like $100 Steam gift card, which I don't have the money for that. I don't even have the money for a $10 Steam gift card.
Brother.
And then like second place was like the W Energy thing, because she also has like a code for that as well. But she was giving away like a tub and like a shaker cup. And then the third prize was an Olive Garden gift card, which Nicholas won, by the way, for some miraculous
funny.
reason. He had like one or maybe 2 slots in like that spinner wheel that you had to choose the winner. And his
Mike rigged it for Nick. He rigged it for Nick, but not for me.
no, the
I'm
thing,
offended.
if I would have rigged it for Nick, I would have rigged it for him to get the Steam gift card so he could give it to me or something. Because Nick doesn't even like Olive Garden.
Well, you
What's
know,
not to like about Olive Garden?
I'm gonna see Nick pretty
He just-
soon. I'll see if I can get that Olive Garden thing from it.
So like that's what like I was when it was like, all right, here's for the Olive Garden gift card. I was like, please don't let it be Nick. Please don't let it be Nick. He's like, oh my god, Nick. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I swear to God, you were like, it should have been me. It just bumping shit, and like smacking shit around and whatnot. Why is it always
Oh
him?
man.
So yeah, so I
That's
mean,
funny,
they
dude.
so they
That's
had the
But
hilarious.
13
yeah.
days. They played a lot of horror games.
Yeah, we played a lot of horror games. Learned a lot about like just preparing stuff and whatnot because it was very last minute and like there was a lot of like and for lack of a better term, like miscommunication throughout like behind the scenes of like what it was
Right.
supposed to be,
Typically.
what people wanted, what people didn't want. And then also with guests and stuff, you never really know like how things are gonna work out and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it was honestly it was really fun. It was really fun playing like with everybody and like getting to meet new people. There was people that like I met through Sydney like rating and stuff like that. So I just had like kind of like an understanding of who they were watching their streams and stuff, but actually getting to like play with them and stuff like that. It was pretty dope. But yeah, it's definitely I definitely would not do it the same way again. Um, just because like I would rather like plan everything in advance and
Kind of
like
like
make
we should
sure.
do, but
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down to. I'd be down to do something like that as long as like we know exactly like what we're doing and like how we're doing it because like I always do a lot of stuff last minute, but mostly when I do stuff last minute, especially like with my brothers and stuff, whenever we did YouTube stuff or whatnot, we all were kind of in the same page that like, yeah, we're doing this last minute, like we're just having fun and stuff like that. But like if everyone's not on the same page, it's just like people clash, and so it's just like, you know.
mm,
But I think like for the most part, it was. I mean, overall, it was a great experience, and you know, I don't regret it or like I don't anything like that
Yeah.
because it was really fun. And I got to play a lot of games that like I never played before, that were really fun. But yeah,
Yeah. I mean, that's
that's good,
cool.
dude. Hopefully, eventually, one day soon, I'll join you on those types of events because I also want to do Twitch streaming and
yeah,
I would like to learn what it's about. But
mm,
see, my thing is really like I've seen a lot of streamers where they'll be playing the game and then they'll take like a 40-minute pause and they'll talk about something, right? Um,
mm,
and they'll talk about something for 40 minutes and then they'll come back and continue playing or something. Um,
mm.
if you give me a conversation starter and I know a lot about that stuff, well, I won't shut up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's my entertainment value, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I do.
mm.
I just yap. I just don't know how to shut the fuck up sometimes, as you can tell. So, anyways, um, no, dude, it's fun. I didn't know you were doing that actually. To be, oh no, I did. I saw it once on your
mm,
story on Instagram,
mm.
and I clicked on it, and then it sent me somewhere, and I was just like, I don't got time for this, and I ended up just going back to do something else. But I wanted to join one of your streams one night when you put it there, but then I didn't know if I was gonna be able to because had
Mm,
some other stuff to
mm.
handle. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, this guy went to Belgium. Did you see Stromae?
No, I did not see the singer, Stromae.
Yeah, I've
Damn.
if I dude, oh my God, I love him. From far away because I don't know him like that, but like I like
I
his
don't know
work.
him
I
like
like his
that.
work a lot. No, it's funny because he was in one of his concerts. He was saying that the French fry is not French, it's Belgium,
Hmm.
right? And
Oh.
he every single time
It's
he
it's
goes to a
called
restaurant,
it's called French fry because it was made using a French cutting technique apparently. That's why it's called a
Oh.
French fry. Les frites.
Huh.
the streets. Yeah. They use mayo over there, right? They use mayo instead of
Very sweet
ketchup,
mayo.
which is
Yeah,
which is not bad
Interesting.
apparently because
Yeah.
I've tried
it's
it and
not.
it's not that bad. It's not. If you're diabetic, yeah, it's a problem. But
I mean, so is ketchup,
oh, by the
but
way,
that's a different problem.
yeah, by the way, I don't know if
Yeah.
I told you guys about my health. So I am diabetic. I don't know if you guys know that anymore.
I thought you
Um,
Mm.
were.
no, I
I
wasn't.
thought
I
you've
thought I
been.
wasn't.
Thought you've
No, no,
been.
no. It's the very recently my doctor was like, yeah, so you are diabetic and you need to take care of yourself. And I was like, sick.
Mm.
So they
Mhm.
haven't given me all the medicines. He's like, you don't need insulin. He's like, you don't need it because you're still pretty young and you're able to produce it
Okay.
Manage
yourself.
it, yeah.
Uh, yeah. So he's like, if you and I lost 60 pounds already. So
Nice.
Oh
I don't know if I
hell
brought that
yeah.
up. I don't know if I brought that up last time we were in a video.
I think we
Eh.
did.
I don't
Let me know in
think
the comments.
I think you did, but not that much. I think you lost a bit more. Since the last time
No,
you
I
updated
think
us.
the
Right?
last time I updated you guys, it was like 20, 30 pounds, and as
Yeah.
of a month ago, I'm down to 399 now.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so yeah, it's a process. I'm still fat, but
Less
my
fat.
doctor was saying, yeah, but I'm less fat. My doctor was saying if you continue to drop your like the score of the diabetes or whatever, because I was at a 7, I was at a 7.1. Now I'm like at a
Mm.
6. No, I'm at a 6 now. He's like, we need to drop it, I think, to 5 and then to 4, and then obviously we'll have to go down the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
So um he told me that by the end of next year, if I do very well and I continue with what I'm doing and just taking care of myself and stuff like that, I should be off the meds. Um, but if
Oh,
not, it's
nice.
fine because we could just retry the next year or whatever. So it's not a big deal. Um, but the sweet mayo, I heard I've tried it with just regular Kraft's mayo, but then someone told me, oh, it's not that one. You have to. There's a different one.
It's a special
So
mayo, yeah.
I don't know where I bought it, but I found it somewhere and I bought it. It wasn't that bad. I did it with Kewpie mayo too, but I didn't like it as much. Um,
Hmm.
no, man, Belgium is such an interesting place.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one that you went to?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Which is the
Mm.
one that is the best country to live in? Netherlands or was it
No,
Sweden?
that's like Norway.
Yeah, Norway, Sweden, one of those beautiful
Yeah,
places. That's where
those
Base Hunter is from.
Yeah, those Nordic countries. It's like Norway,
Yeah.
Sweden, or
Was
Finland.
there a specific reason why you went to Belgium and Netherlands, or just to go?
Just to go.
Hmm.
Just to go. There were
Okay.
because I've already been to France and Spain. Dating the friends didn't really
Okay.
want to do Portugal, so we
Mhm.
went to because I went with Kevin and David. So you guys know Kevin. You guys don't know David.
Oh yeah.
So they're
I
kind of
stole all
like
money.
nice. Anyways, me too.
Me too.
So we just kind of decided, oh, Belgium, Netherlands, kind of like a good. They're small countries. We can tackle them in 10 days. Kind of go for it, type of thing.
Okay.
So yeah. So it was cool. It was easy because they speak a lot of English. It's easier for them to speak English than speak Dutch.
Okay.
Yeah.
um, because like most people don't even speak Dutch, so there's like it's just easier for them to like just speak English.
Oh no.
So we had no problem with language whatsoever.
Yeah.
So yes, it was pretty cool. We got to see. We got to go inside a castle. We got to do some World War One tour. So we got to go inside like some
Ooh.
World War One trenches and just kind of see.
Oh shit.
But we
Did
couldn't
you see the
really.
ghosts?
No, it was like the deeper part of the trenches were flooded because it's
Oh.
just kind of like the clay traps water, so it
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah.
They have to drain it out
Mm.
physically, but they don't care enough to drain it out.
Right. No,
Wow. Damn.
And then we got to see like the front lines where like some front lines were, and like literally it'll be like right here to like my wall is like the front lines. Like that's like this is one side, my wall's the other side of the front lines. They were like right there to each
Oh
other.
shit.
In some parts, they're like it's crazy close. Other parts was a
Damn.
little bit further, but like that's it's like you're trying to run through that, but you're just getting gunned down by machine guns. There's no place to
Yeah.
hide.
Damn.
So yeah, so it was cool. We got to see a couple craters of like bombs left over. So yeah, so we got to see like the oldest tree in the region because it's like one of the few trees that survive. Because during like the wars, they like shut down everything. All nature gets killed
Oh,
off
like for
just so for like
yeah.
advantage points. Because if you have a tree
Yeah.
and it blocking your view, that's not very tactical. So they like clear out
Yeah.
everything for the battle zones. But there's only like this one tree that like survived both World War One and World War Two, and it barely
Ooh.
died
Oh
this year.
shit.
Earlier this year, it got struck by lightning.
Damn.
No, what?
Yeah, so like
Damn.
the oldest
Nature.
tree in like that city
Nature.
got struck by lightning this year. So there's also a cat now.
Damn.
So yeah, so it's crazy. And we gotta see. We went to a lot of memorials for World War One and Two. Crazy stories of some people that they have. Some like there's some kids that were like 9 years old and they were like fighting. They were like in the front line somehow. It's crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because they would like use like fake names to like get enlisted, and there's just like just send them to the meat grinder. Nobody cares. It's really
It's
sad.
because, yeah, mira, es como los niños héroes here in Mexico. Like they were young, they were 10 years old up to like 15, 16-year-olds as far as I remember the story goes. But the whole story was like you were fighting for your country, you were fighting for your patria, you know what I mean? So it didn't
Mhm.
matter if you were 6, 5, or 9. Like you have to, in your head it's like my brothers and sisters are dying, my parents are dying, so why can't I do something honorable?
Yeah.
So they would fight. But also, dude, world wars are like the most disgusting thing humankind has done, because it's like it's death on mass. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, and it's pointless. It's pointless. Like I don't, I'm a firm believer that violence is never the answer or the solution, because realistically speaking, it doesn't solve anything. You know what I mean? Well, it solves one thing. It's who's stronger or who has more, whatever, right? But like it's like
Mhm.
MMA fights. Like one dude trains more, the other one doesn't. Who's gonna win? And turns out the one that didn't train that well wins. It's because he got lucky or for whatever reason, right? Wars, wars are dumb like that. They don't have a real value outside of, you want to make money? Here's guns. Like sell them. That's really what it is. War. That's really what it is. It's just another type of business, and it's just dumb. It's just really, really dumb. Um, it's the Belgium, bro. Belgium. That's something that
Gotta
is
go inside
is
a
probably.
castle. Pretty cool. Gotta go inside a castle, see
How's
the
that?
torture rooms. It was raining a lot, so it was kind of hard to like fully enjoy it and take in the view outside the castle
Mhm.
because it's wet and I don't want to be outside. But yeah, it was cool. We also did like a canal ride uh in the city of Bruges. So we got to go into the canals. It was pretty cool. We got to see like a really low bridge that like we had to like really like duck into the boat because like the
Oh damn.
like because like
Oh
the bridge is like
yeah.
right up to here, so you have to
Yeah,
like
I
duck
know what
in,
that is.
so
Mhm.
you wouldn't hit your head. So it was cool. Got to see a lot of museums. Um, it reminded me when I was in Belgium. It reminded me of like Aaron's bachelor party, where we had the secret
Mhm.
task of finding the bar and wherever we went.
Oh god.
That's basically all of Belgium. There's a secret bar somewhere in Belgium,
Oh
in
nice.
every single building. But it's not very secret because
Interesting.
there's a giant sign that says "Here's the bars this way."
Oh wow.
But basically, you have to find the bar. That is what your goal is. Find the bar.
Get
It's
him.
me.
I
Usually,
froze.
I'm waiting.
usually
I
it's
froze.
me. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I froze this time. I was like, oh, I think I froze. Timestamp 37.
Because usually it's me and my internet. I was like, oh no, oh no, is my internet deciding? Yep, nope, no more, buddy. That's it.
Yeah, so yes, that was cool. Gotta find the secret bar, and I like reminded me of Aaron. How is your older brother, by the way? How's
Mhm.
fatherhood treating him?
Oh,
He's good. He's just tired. Like he's been working, and then right now he has a few days off, so he's been spending that with his family and stuff. Um,
With
my
his family,
godson's
like he doesn't
walking
see him, like you
now.
don't see him, like you're not part of his family,
congratulations.
like you're not part of his family. With his family, so it's like yeah, because I'm not part of his family.
But yeah, he's my godson. He's walking now.
Oh, that's so
So
cool.
yeah, he'll like he's still from time to time like he'll need like someone to like hold his hand and everything to
Mhm.
walk and everything. Um,
Is
but
he
yeah,
speaking yet?
once he started, like words here and there,
Mm.
like he'll say like different words here and
He's
there.
like, I'll fuck it to you.
Um. Oh my god, I gotta. Oh man, if he ever does start cursing, I'm just gonna look at Aaron's like, where did he learn that from?
I
Where
don't
did he learn?
know.
And then meanwhile, it's just me and Nicholas always like cussing every day, like
Yeah.
while we're playing games and stuff in the
That's
next
me.
room
That's what I do.
over. um, I'm trying to see what else happened. Oh, did I tell y'all that Aaron, me, and my dad went on The Price is Right?
No, how was
I
that go? How
did
did
know
that
I
go?
did know about that. I did know
Yeah,
about that
hold
because
on.
it
Do I
was I
still have
was
the
at one
shirt?
of your streams where you were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the.
But
Holy
I
shit!
never
Oh,
found the
everything's.
resolution of that.
Yeah, it's so. This is the shirt I wore to the event, and like it wasn't really my birthday, but it was like a week
Close enough.
away. So we're like, you know what? I'm just gonna wear it. and these are the name tags that they give you. They handwrite these name tags, and they make it all look the same, and
Dang.
it's crazy because like there's just one person like, okay, yeah, what? Let me see like your ID. Okay, what's your name? It's like, oh, okay, and they're so like meticulous about it. It's like, okay, don't touch it or else it's gonna smear and everything. I was like, oh, okay. We sat in the front row of
Damn.
and so, but the thing is too, when we sat in the front row, my dad was like, fuck, they're not gonna call us. They're not gonna call. And we're like, what? Why not? We're in the front row. And it's like, yeah, but when they call you, it's usually, somebody who's in the back, so then they can make their way down and like, do their celebration or whatever. And we're like, fuck, you're right. Ah, damn. But I guess the bright side to that is that like where we were sitting, I think we're basically gonna be on camera the entire episode.
Nice.
Oh shit.
And like, and so like they were telling us like, yeah, every time like they're like, we would get so hyped for the people that like were going up and for winning and stuff. Dude, I lost my voice. It was very fun. I got to say hi and like shake hands with the Drew, the main host of the Price is Right. He's a really cool guy. Like during the commercial breaks of the show, they legit like stop everything. He comes over like to the everyone in the audience is like, hey guys, yeah, so anybody got anything cool to do in this weekend or like he'll just talk around like, anybody got any questions or anything like that, and he'll like answer people's questions and everything. And like it was someone else like, oh, what do you do for fun outside? I was like, not much. I mean, I just go home, maybe watch the game. Like I wish I had something more like exotic to say to you guys, but like I literally just go home, just chill.
I wake up too early for this every day.
Oh man, but it was cool. It was interesting too, the process of like how all of that stuff is. Because like we went and like our episode is not going to air until February of next year.
Dang.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I think that's also why, because like I've never seen like holiday themed episodes, and that's probably why, because like they film them so much in advance to keep like that schedule. And like, and the thing is too is that like my dad was saying that like, oh, like because there's kind of like a screening room, like a green room that they have everyone come into, and then they'll do kind of group interviews to see like what kind of people are there and everything like that. And my dad was like, oh, I heard that like you have to be very like open, very like charismatic and all that, so then they could pick you or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if that's really how it is, but like, I mean, yeah, because like we're talkative, we're talking to people and everything. Sorry, my shoulder is fucking itchy right now. Like
he just wants to show off those muscles.
As long as it's not bed bugs or fleas, I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good with. I don't know that.
No, the reason why I say is because
but
there's been a flea and bed bug infestation in my street because of the cats that are outside.
Scratching
yeah, yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad.
Oh no.
So it's really funny that we're doing. No, yeah, it's really funny that we're doing this right now. This video, because tomorrow I have to go to the airport late in the night, but I also have to bomb my room with a fogger for bombs and ticks and fleas and stuff like that. Because my room, the building that it's in, the garage, essentially, I live in the garage. The garage is not well insulated. My hair is like, okay, whatever. It's the garage is not that well insulated. So mice, fleas, roaches, spiders, they get in the garage very easily. And my room doesn't have a proper sealant at the bottom of my door, so they could just easily walk in. And plus, my AC unit has like a thin crack or whatever, so they could easily come in through there. But also, the freaking cats, they sleep on the roof of the la lamina. I don't know how to say it. It's a tin. It's like a metal storage facility, right? They sleep on the top because it gets hot, so they like the warmth or whatever. So they sleep up there, and those fleas come down, and it's gross. I hate it. So right now, oh fuck, no, you're scratching. Now I want to scratch too. Look how white I am, bro. I glisten. Look how white I am, brother. I glisten. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. If you know the reference, you know the reference.
putting up a censorship bar for my cat.
Say it. Yeah, I see.
Oh,
I see it.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
But yeah.
I mean
Oh,
that's cool that you got to go
dude.
to places, right?
Yeah.
You have to let us know when the episode airs so you can look out
Yeah,
for it.
I'll let you know. Yeah. Cause like the thing is there was one person that like pissed me off, right? Only because the entire time throughout like the pre-screening and everything like that, he was very much like, yeah, this is the Price is Right, baby. Oh yeah, this isn't let's make a deal, whatever the fuck, right? He was like the most over the top person like in the room, right? And he got chosen to go and participate in the game show, right? From the crowd. And we're like,
Right.
fuck, do you really gotta be that extra? Okay. All right. And like the thing is too is that like obviously the Price is Right, there's like a pre-round with 4 people, and then whoever gets it right gets to go to the actual main game show, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
he got to go into the main game show. This motherfucker won a car.
Hell
Right?
yeah. But
Which
he has to pay taxes on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, yeah. That's also another thing I've learned. Like, whatever you win, you have to just pay the taxes on it, and then it's yours. You don't like get it for free. Unless
right.
I think unless it's cash. I think unless I don't know exactly.
You
how
get
that works.
taxed by
But
the end of the day.
But the thing is with that guy, the reason why it pissed me off, not because he was chosen or because he won a car or anything, his reaction to winning a car was just like, it's a new car. I'm like, you're telling me the entire time
He was down
before
with
you
it.
got chosen, you were on fucking caffeine. Like you were going like Roadrunner level.
Yeah.
And then like you win a whole ass car and you're just like, wow, that's great. I'm like, are you kidding? We had more of a reaction to the car reveal than he did. And the camera wasn't even on us, dude. Like me and her legit got out of our seat and were clapping for this guy. He was just standing there like he just won like $10. Like, I'm like, you can't have all that energy and all that buildup, and then when you finally get to what you were pretending to have energy for, nothing. No reaction.
Nah, dude. I would have lied. I would have been like, yeah, I want another car. I want another one in Oprah back in 2016. You know, like, there's like, nah, I'm kidding. I'd be like, nah, I'm kidding. I wasn't even born in 2016. Like, wait, how old are you? Don't worry about it. Did I get my keys or not? Run me my keys, baby. Can I do a wheelie here in the studio?
Oh my god.
While Tokyo Drift plays in the background.
I think you also went to Horror Nights, right, Mike?
Yeah, I went to Horror Nights twice for the first time.
To the Freddy Fazbear thing?
Did I go to the fucking Freddy Fazbears?
That is a very stupid question for you to ask.
So no.
No, actually, I didn't. I didn't.
Of course. Why would you?
No, I did. So the first night I went with my cousins, and everything. And that night we were going in and we saw like the signs like, oh, sold out night. I was like, we have general admission. We don't have like the express pass or nothing like that. So we're like, oh, this is gonna suck. But we were like, okay, we're gonna hit up this maze, you know, this order and whatnot. And I think we only didn't go on like two of the mazes or so.
Okay.
And so we got through a good amount of them. And I was really surprised because like the amount of like posts that I've seen of like, oh my god, these lines are ridiculous and everything like that go beforehand. But I think personally, it's just because people are not used to the lines at Universal, or like they haven't gone as many times or anything like that. Because when we went, also it probably was also like how they were handling the lines the first time we went, because they were just moving everybody. Like they were just like constantly like putting people through the lines and stuff like that. So we were able to get through like almost everything. And also I think Orlando got the better shit this
They
year.
always do.
'Cause, like,
there's 4 different
dude.
parks in Orlando compared to the one in
Yeah, because like,
California.
dude, like the Terrifier maze, right? Like the Terrifier maze was probably the best maze this year by far. But like I kept reading that like the Terrifier maze is gonna have 2 different exits. So you get to choose whether you want to go through the wet exit where you get soaked in quote unquote blood, or the dry exit where it's just like a jump scare kind of thing. And I was so high, I was expecting it and everything like that. I was like, oh dude, because we were going through the maze, like, oh yeah, it's so, oh damn, look at that. And then I was like, all right, it's coming up. All right, it's coming up. And like I'm turning the corners, and then all of a sudden we're out of the maze. I'm like, wait, what happened? What happened? And I was like, and so
I'm laughing that Beto got me his mic.
Because like apparently the two endings is only Orlando. Like only Orlando is getting that. And I was like, dude, are you serious? And then like I also read that apparently they were gonna replace one of the restaurants with like an actual Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? Where you can sit down and they have like the animatronics and stuff like that. I'm guessing that was only Orlando because literally
Next
it was
year,
just
Unconventional Connections.
like we're selling the pizza boxes.
Next year, Unconventional Connections
down.
going to Orlando for the horror nights.
I'm with it. I'm down.
Florida.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah,
we'll be in.
You want me to go to Florida?
No, I want
what
you
part
to
of the
Universal
what time
Studios,
of the year?
Florida.
What time of the year is, baby?
Halloween.
It better be cold.
Oh, it's Florida.
I don't know.
Florida. Florida? Where the Bay Harbor Butchers at? No.
Perfect place for
mean
Halloween.
You mean for those of you who don't know who the Bay Harbor Butcher is, it's Dexter from.
He's in
Spoiler
he's
alert.
in Oregon. He's in Oregon now.
From shut up. If it's Dexter,
More Dexter.
from the show,
More
titular show, Dexter. But yeah, long story short, he's shut up. Anyways, leave a comment if you know what Dexter is. Anyways, no, yeah, dude, I would be down, but I have to eat gator while I'm over there. Of course, my fat ass wants to eat gator while I'm over there, but it's
that can be arranged. I had rabbit stew in Belgium.
I heard it's good.
I had rabbit stew in Belgium.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
It was good.
My thing is, if Florida, I've heard so many stories about Florida, but I also feel I feel like Florida is just the place to be to just be ridiculous. You feel me? Because like Florida and in New York, I feel like also timestamp this. It's time for another unpopular opinion, but I feel like Florida, I have to be high while I'm over there, but not like I can't really say much, but it's that like I feel like I would have to be either drunk. I would have no. Bear with me. I would have to.
Actually, no, because you're diabetic now. You can't get drunk.
Yes, I can.
It's very high sugar.
It doesn't matter. Okay. I'm gonna go to Florida. Yes, there is.
A lot of sugar in beer.
But I don't drink beer though. It's either I drink tequila or I drink something stronger than that, or it's stronger than beer because I don't like beer. I don't like the taste of beer. So I would be a waste. I would have to be your designated driver if we were in Belgium or somewhere crazy like that.
I mean,
because I'm the only one that. Hell yeah, baby! I'll do that.
Start saving up.
Florida, man.
Connections. We go to Florida.
Unconventional connections coming to Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
For the horror nights, meet us there in a year.
My thing is, I'm not really a big fan. I'm not. It's because my thing is, I'm not a big fan of the spooky.
You feel me?
I'm a big old bitch.
Neither am I.
me quietly. That's true.
I
put my mic down
don't
real
even know
quick. Hold
what
on.
the Alien vs Predator franchise is. I don't even
You know what's funny?
Together. Aren't they separate?
You know what's funny? Mike did an episode. Wait, Mike, did you make an episode on the Alien franchise? You did, right?
No, I think we were planning to.
Yeah,
but we never did.
So we should focus on the cinematic stuff for you, because you're the Alien fan, right? You're more of an Alien fan.
I like both. Of them, the Alien and Predator.
I feel like you fit the Alien fan base more, realistically speaking.
That's sexist.
We're the same sex.
You call him an alien.
I mean, he is brown. Well, no, wait. You're the alien. I'm an adult. an adult. I need to control myself. Beto, remember your therapy.
Your therapist says that we are good for you. That's what I heard.
Anyways, the concept is, so for future reference,
Unconventional
right?
connections. We're good for therapy.
Yeah, supposedly, allegedly, and guess what? It's free. Anyways, all you have to have is internet connection and access to YouTube. So you're welcome. No, no, because I was really thinking about, hey, if we're gonna have a, maybe for next season or something like that, or next year or whatever, we should do stuff that like a fan, like a not fandom. What the fuck am I saying? Baby girl, I'm tired. Wake up, baby. Um, I want to do Alien versus Predator or Predator, like
Mhm.
the movies, the cinematic movies, because I grew up with them and I really like them. Predator Badlands. Let me just say,
Mm.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. There was some stuff that I was like, eh, you know,
Mm.
but
I have to go
but
watch it now.
booty,
Mhm.
booty.
I had a friend
It
who
was
worked in
really
that
good.
movie actually.
Oh yeah, what do they do?
Yeah, he was the visual effects assistant, or like the
Oh hell yeah.
he basically would give like the final look, help with the final look through of like different shots and different visual effects and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
to like say what needed to be changed and stuff like that. It was interesting too, because like we would like be like hanging out on planes, like, yeah, so I'm not gonna be available for like the next like couple months. And it's like, oh, why? I was like, I got a gig. And it's like, oh damn. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be working on Predator. I'm like, I'm sorry, excuse you. What did you just say? You said you're gonna be working on Predator.
Can I
Excuse
get his
me.
autograph? Can I get his autograph? Who's the Predator one? The actor? No, I want the Yautja's fucking.
Yeah,
Yes, I want an autograph from the
I want the
from the
Yautja's
Yautja.
Predator. I want his signature.
You do know he's a character. Did I stutter? Like, I said what I said. Can I get a knife or something? Tell him if he can give me a knife. Be like, oh fucking. Let me hold a sword.
Yeah. So
Oh shit.
so yeah. So I mean, I guess that's a good segue into leading up to what's next.
Mm.
So, I mean, there is still kind of like a month ish left to the year. We are probably not going to be as consistent with our weekly uploads as we were the rest of the year before because the holidays are coming up. We're gonna try to
Yeah.
do our best, but it's kind of
Yeah.
little. We already missed a month. What's another week, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we are planning to do a recap of the year. We're gonna, I guess, watch our biggest 2 episodes, which I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
tell them because none of them ever checked the YouTube analytics. I am
I
calling them
forget.
out, and so yeah, we're gonna watch them. We're gonna talk about what we think we did well, what we could do better, what we liked, and just kind of recap. We will also, I guess, set our goals for next year soon, but we also are guessing we're gonna try to do more theme. We've been doing theme, but try to do more like longer running themes. I guess that's what it's sounding like. We're not really sure what is going on. So because
Yeah.
we people like the horror stuff, and we are you two are horror fanatics. I am not, but I can watch stuff. I did watch. The latest Conjuring movie. No, Conjuring. Yeah, Conjuring. It was bad.
How was that one?
It was bad.
Yeah,
Made
I
no
heard.
sense. I still watched it. It was $5.
I heard it was. I heard it wasn't.
It was $5.
Good. There you go. At least it was only $5.
I went on a discount Tuesday.
I did watch Now You See Me Now You Don't.
I saw
Great
that too.
movie. I haven't seen the
Oh.
other two. I haven't seen the other two, but they are very
Mm.
good. I did like the action. I did the magic and all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
all the BS.
It really
magic,
did feel like a yeah, it really did. Yeah, it's really bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. What do you mean? You can't tell the difference between an actual wow. Speaking of magic, right? Like I can make my whole arm disappear. No. Like that's obviously a freaking wall, right? How are you gonna tell me? Oh, by the way, it was just a fucking savannah, or it's just a freaking a page. It's so stupid. I hate
Yeah,
it.
like
At the end, the way. Okay, no spoilers, but like at the end, I'm like, okay, like I give them props, but really, that's how it's gonna. That's how they got her. Really,
like, how do
really.
you not feel
Okay.
how do you not feel that? Like,
Exactly. Or how are you not able to see that it's really, really dark or like right next to you? But whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But the point is, it doesn't matter. The point is, um, after that, we watched The Running Man. Beautiful movie.
I want to see
Mm,
that.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting movie. Um, it's
the
horny.
new one, right?
Yeah. Um,
Mm.
it's horny. Timestamp. Um, there is a scene, and I don't care. Spoilers.
Wait, can we
You've
pause
been
real
warned.
quick? Can we pause real quick?
Uh,
Need to
yeah.
use the restroom.
And I started, and I just continued blasting. You feel me? So I was just like, all right. Like I don't even know
Understandable.
why. I
Understandable.
don't even know why they would stop me. Like, and I told the border officer, I was like, "Sir, I'm whiter than you are. What the fuck?"
I
So
agree.
you know,
So a little bit.
I don't even know where the
We took a pause there. We were talking about Running Man. I had to take a little pause, and he decided to. That's the opening after the pause. So Running Man,
Anyways,
very horny movie apparently.
it's not really horny. The only reason why I said that is because the
Shock
main actor, I
value.
forgot his name.
Glenn Powell.
He Ren, yeah, he okay. First of all, I haven't seen his movies 100%, and I kind of regret it because a man is beautiful. All right, he looks a little bit like an alien, but in a good way. He looks like a beautiful alien. I don't know how to explain it to you. In other words, would as the children say. Well, not the children, the younger
6,
generations.
7.
Anyways, bro, what does that mean?
Well, the way I learned it is that it's like a rating. You're rating 6, 7 to girls, but apparently
Oh, is it?
that's not the full meaning
Oh,
behind it.
I haven't heard that
That's
meaning,
what a
but
high school
it's
student
like
told me.
there's
I'm not talking
so
to random
many
high school
different
students.
I
It
think
was
it's like
someone I know. So
yeah.
they're related to me.
it's like I think it's just something that has just different meanings to it because like I remember one time like Nicholas was saying not like, he wasn't saying it unironically, he was saying it like because of the joke of it. Um and I was like, dude, what is that? What is that like joke? Like, because I've seen people say it, and so then he's like, I don't know, it's just 6, 7. I was like, well, what is it? I was like, I don't know. And it's like it's just you just say it. So I'm guessing like there's
Well,
like
that's how
just
you
different
that's why you do the
things
weight.
that.
The weights like 6, 7. Because
So
you're
like
scaling.
apparently
something.
that because like I remember I saw a video on TikTok of like somebody trying to explain it that apparently like this comes from like a I guess like an influencer or like a teenager that people watch that like it blended in with the meme because they asked him something about it and he was like 6, 7, so it was kind of like that like a rating kind of thing, but I think that like just blended in with the meme of like the
Oh.
6, 7, so like that's why like people do that now. Because like I was saying, like I've never heard like somebody explain it as like rating somebody or anything like that. I've just heard it as like, oh, that's just something like you say or something like that. And it's just like every generation has its like
Yeah. So,
has
anyways,
its thing.
Glenn
It's dumb
Powell
thing that they say.
was in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
movie The Running Man.
So Glenn Powell, right? There's a scene. Spoiler alert. But
He's shirtless.
anyways, there's a scene where he basically is gonna go shower and he's like dirty and glistening and he just looks beautiful and just awesome. And I was like, that is the pinnacle of being a man. And like, no, I'm not horny for him. I'm just jealous because I wish I was that man sometimes because that man is beautiful. Just
I
the same
saw
with
him in a
huge,
movie
jacked
once.
man. Ah, so look, when Deadpool,
He
okay,
was in
don't
that
distract
movie
me.
Twisters.
When Deadpool and yeah, it
Yeah,
was. He was
he was
the
in
main actor
Twisters,
for that
yeah.
one.
Hate that
But
movie.
Mhm.
when Deadpool and Wolverine came out, right? And at the end where Hugh Jackman is holding that shit together and they go down to his bush, peak cinema. En efecto, it's cine, okay?
His
It's
CGI.
cinema.
His
That's the
CGI
best thing.
bush.
No, it is not. No, it is not CGI. Hugh Jackman really is that fucking ripped.
No,
all
I
right?
know he
has
is.
a
But that
he
scene
is
is CGI.
no, it is not.
He's
No, it is
100%
not.
CGI in
Okay?
that scene.
No, that is not.
They
Okay,
did
well,
not.
regardless of the point.
He is very. Hugh Jackman is very jacked.
Hugh Jackman is a very huge jacked man,
But he
okay?
is not.
Leave me alone.
In that scene, he is not doing this for extended period. They CGI'd him doing that. They CGI'd that scene where he's like breaking the canisters, whatever.
But it is like his body, right? Like that
They
they
probably
like
motion cap his
they
body. Yeah.
modeled the
like overlaid, but that's 100% CGI'd. They probably put a little more detail for comedic effect. But it's most
about to
definitely
look it up.
it's most
Nah.
definitely CGI'd. They probably added a little extra
Nah.
hair to make him more Wolverine like.
Nah. This man, bro, let me not do this right now because my mouth will start to water and I cannot have this on stream. Anyways, so my point is, Powell, he shows up and he's doing his scene or whatever, and blah 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 blah, plot plot plot, and he just enters the scene wearing just a towel, and that motherfucker almost showed you the beginning base of his cock, and I was like, that is not a timestamp. That is not necessary, good sir. And then he had to do something where he had to take off the towel, and that man, with all due respect, Powell, I don't know if you're ever gonna see this, and if you do, please don't sue me. That man has no fucking business being that fucking caked up. There's no necessity for it, okay? He already has the face, he already has the abs, possibly the good penis look, but I'm not gonna say nothing about that because I haven't seen it. No lo conozco. But I saw his ass, I saw his booty, and like it's like, and you know what? Good for him. I'm not mad at him. What I'm mad about is, pero por qué? Like, why was that part of the plot? And then I was like, okay, 30 minutes into the movie, the movie has progressed, the story, the lore, and I'm just like, is he sure gonna show his ass again, or is that just a one-time thing? Because I'm still on that. And my friend just looks at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "The man has a great ass. Like, you know what I mean? Do people from Texas have that ass like that? Like, Jesus Christ, there's no need for it. Oh, thank you. He did it for us. I'm not gonna say he did it for me. I'm gonna say he did it for us, the public. He literally said, "Can I show my butt?" And the producer was like, "Is it nice?" And he says, "Is it nice? Roll the fucking camera." And he did that shit in one shot. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Mr. Powell, with all mighty respect to you, I thank you very mucho for what you've done. Thank you for your servicio. I love you, and I cannot wait to see more movies of him with his butt out because oh
Do
my
you guys
goodness,
watch the
that is
movie
such a
Twisters?
no. But I think it's very interesting because I've seen live videos of actual twisters, brother. That shit is fucking terrifying. Trees get ripped up and shoved into concrete buildings like they're fucking. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's incredible. It's incredible, but it's also terrifying to see that. But see, us living where we live, we're never gonna see that. So we have earthquakes though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
earthquakes.
But,
Very
yeah.
true.
One could happen right now. No, okay.
No, oh, okay, I'm thinking.
Oh, I thought we were all gonna start like shaking our table or something.
We're just waiting.
No,
We're
it's
all
like
waiting.
Just start.
it's like
Which will be very scary considering we live in different parts.
yeah,
If it was all at the same
exactly.
time. Yeah.
It's like nah. It'd be funny if an earthquake just happened. All of a sudden you see ah.
Yeah, we all live
Yeah.
in different areas, so it would be very funny if all three of us had an earthquake at the same time.
And then the camera drops to the floor, and it's just an ass shot of me, and it's just like my ass is nice and beautiful, whatever. And then Powell goes, "Yes, dude, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Gotta start squatting, Beto. Gotta start squatting.
No, dude, I can't. Baby, my knees are not the same, baby. Brother, speaking about my knees, let me tell you what I did the other day. So my mom's right. She runs a daycare. She needed me to do it. She needed me to do a CPR class, right? Baby girl,
You're on your knees.
don't ask me to do
Stay
No, no,
alive.
no.
Stay alive.
Don't ask me. Do not ask me to do CPR. Nobody on the floor. I'll do it if they're on a table or something, but not on the floor. All right,
Then
my
I'll put it on the
knees.
table.
No, I swear to God, I will not give mouth to mouth on nobody unless I have a very big cushion that will literally cushion my knees because I had a bruise for like a week and like I could not bend my knee because I had to be on my knees or whatever, brother. And the first thing I did when I touched the thing, I was like, "Hey, yo, baby, you good or what?" Like to like wake up the doll, and my sister was dying because she was like, why are you like this?" And I'm like, you know what the worst part is? In a life or death situation, I really would do that because that's my anxiety talking. I'd be like, "Hey, come on, baby," like smacking the shadow, like, "Come on, baby, you gotta breathe now." Like you ain't breathing. All right, cool. And then just like put my whole fucking mouth on it. It's supposed to be compressions first and then the mouth, but you have to check first.
Yeah.
But whatever. And I'm not gonna teach you how to do CPS. I'm not certified to do that. But point is, yeah, The
He
Running Man,
learned a lot, as you
very
can
interesting
tell.
movie. Huh?
He learned a lot, as you can tell.
Yeah, I missed a lot of steps. Anyways, no, no, Running Man for real though, a really good movie. I did enjoy it. It's very political. It's very now in the moment.
Is it?
Even though
Because I heard it's a remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. No.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
It
The
I
is
think so.
yeah.
of the book or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like.
So
Hmm.
no, yeah, I'm agreeing with you. But long story short, it is a good movie. It's really interesting that a lot of the stuff that happens there is happening real life. Like it's
Mm.
genuine
Hmm.
happening in real life. And you're
Yeah.
just like, okay, well, how do they handle it? And then it's just like, oh yeah, nobody's gonna do that. You know what I'm like?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do that. So it really is a very scary thought. Like the corporations literally own everything because the government is stupid, and why would you give a corporation of all things power? You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just some dumb fuck from the middle of nowhere, so whatever. I wouldn't know about revolution and all this other shit. But anyways, no, but Running Man, really good movie. The Predator movie, really good movie. Now You See Me, Now You Don't, very good movie. What was the other movie that I saw? I saw the Chainsaw Man one. I never knew I could
Oh.
fall in love with it. I never knew I could fall in love with a character so quick, then also hate them at the same time, but also be turned on by them. It pissed me off because because she's
Oh.
a villain. She's a villain, but
There's a new
But
is
at
she
the
chainsaw.
really
same
though?
time, yeah, the Reze arc, the
Reze
manga arc.
arc.
Oh,
hmm
Chainsaw
I
Man.
read, yeah, I read
Not
the manga
Texas
like
one.
a year. No, I read the manga like a year or so ago. So I already knew what was gonna happen and everything. But like
No
the
idea.
stark difference between like reading like just the manga and then like seeing it animated with like deliberate like shot composition and music and everything like that like elevates the story more.
I didn't
Because like
watch
I
it.
feel
I was
like
in Europe.
you could have seen it in Europe. You could
I
have seen it
didn't
in
want to see it in Europe.
In Belgium.
If I was in Japan, then sure, I will watch it. Not in Belgium. That's two languages I don't understand already.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because they would have it in their language. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would have been on the Japanese with Belgium with Dutch subtitles.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
And I don't and the plot is not as easy because when I was in Japan, I did see Family X Spy or Spy X Family, whatever the show
Oh,
is
Spy
called.
Family, yeah.
I saw the movie, but the movie's very very basic plot. uh,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so
Spy
it's
Family
very
itself is
very
like very
understandable.
yeah.
The little girl has to be rescued because she accidentally swallowed a USB chip that has all the information. Very easy plot.
Mhm.
Not a lot
Yeah.
of I don't know what they're saying, but I know I
Mhm.
can understand the plot.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man, it's not that simple.
Oh
No,
no,
it's not.
yeah. Chainsaw Man, yeah. There's a lot of shit going on in
There's a
Chainsaw
lot of
Man.
stuff going on, and yeah, so definitely not something I could have watched easily. I would have to travel really far south to some French-speaking country or something like that just to get it, understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't watch it. I heard it was good.
It's good. I really liked it. Like I remember my cousin,
I'll
he
have
watched the movie and
to
was like, mm,
acquire it later.
mm. Cause like my cousin saw it and like he was texting in our group chat like, oh, how come we didn't get a whole season of this? Like, well, to be fair, the movie is a movie because that arc is not long, like at all. Like if they try to make a season of that, they would stretch the shit out of it. Like the movie is just like it's the arc from start to finish. It like finishes up like very nicely. Like and it leads into like what's gonna, happen after. So,
Yeah.
that's like I liked it because like it felt like because like the anime movies that I've seen, it's always just like the first couple episodes of the new season or something like that, right? Where like
Oh, you mean
you
Demon
have to,
Slayer?
yeah, like Demon Slayer like did that like with the past couple movies and stuff like that. And so, but the thing that I liked about this was that it felt like a movie. Like it had a start, a middle, and an end to it.
Yeah.
That like if you just saw this movie, you'd be lost, obviously, because you wouldn't know who the fuck the characters are or the relationships and everything. But like you could watch this movie technically and like have a full experience of it. And like not watch the rest of Chainsaw Man to still enjoy the movie itself. That's what I liked about it. Like it felt like an actual like movie rather than just let me see the first 2 episodes of the new season of Chainsaw Man in the theater.
Right, right. I think
Mm.
with what's going on with me and anime is that um it's not that I grew out of it. It's just I'm not as entertained as I used to be
I lost interest
with
in it
just
as well.
Mm.
watching. Yeah,
Mm.
because like for example, like people were gassing up, they were glazing up Attack on Titan, right? And
Mm.
I was with it. What?
I only
Oh, wait,
saw
what
the
did I
I
say?
only saw the first and last episode of Attack on Titan.
No, nothing good. No, it's fine. Yeah, Attack on Titan. Yeah, it's all right, I guess.
I only saw the first and last
No,
one. I skipped the rest. I know exactly what happens. I can make 100%. I can tell you exactly 100% what happens because it is so uneventful. It is so bad. It is the most predictable thing. It makes no sense whatsoever. So
Anyways,
my
despite the
storytelling is
rage
exactly
bait,
the same. It is exactly the. I can literally tell you. Speak for people what happens. It makes no sense whatsoever. I only watched the first and last episode. I
because
don't
you
need to
haven't
watch
seen it.
anymore.
Exactly.
well, anyways, I'm gonna choose to ignore all that. Anyways, so with a, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you, G. I'm just gonna choose to ignore all that. I'm gonna move on. So, anyways, no, like with Attack on Titan, a lot of people were like hyping it and glazing it, and I was just like, okay, let me sit down and watch it. I finished the first season. Season 2 comes out in like a year or two, and I was like, I'm not waiting. Like, I'm not waiting a year to watch
I
this. You
think
know what I mean?
I think that also like because Attack on Titan is one of my favorite animes. It's also one of the animes that got me into like actually watching anime.
Mhm.
But I think that's also because I started watching it before the last season came out. So like I had like season 1 through 3 available. And by the time I was done with 3, the last season had already like came out, and I was able to watch it.
Right,
Rather
right.
than because like I
You
heard that
watch
because I knew
season
of.
3 really slowly. Then the first 3 seasons really slowly.
Yeah.
Because
Well, that's the
the
thing.
last
Like,
season took like 5 years by itself to come out.
well, no, like I didn't start the last season like after it was over. Like I was able to have like the last season available, like to watch the first couple episodes, and then be able to
Mm.
wait like when the episodes came out, right? And
Mhm.
so because I remember in high school, like the people who would watch anime in high school and stuff, they would talk about Attack on Titan and everything. So I knew of it. I never watched it or never even like bothered to look it up or anything like that. But I heard that when the first season came out, they weren't renewed for another one. So it was like years and years until the second
Oh,
season came out. And
yeah.
then that's
I
when it picked up. And then that's when they started having more seasons. And I'm like, dude, yeah, like I would be in the same boat, Beto. Like if I had to wait like 2 years, I'm like, yeah, if I get to it, I'll get to it. Like I don't know.
I couldn't. I was like,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm very impatient, so I'm just gonna
Mhm.
wait until all of it is.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's the. Mhm.
no. Just long story short. I'm not gonna wait because it's like
Yeah.
the whole point of me watching. I fucking watched. I binged Bleach in like a week, if not. If well, I
Mm.
skipped a lot of filler, but
Yeah.
I also binge. I've binged other animes that are like over 100 episodes without
Mhm.
filler, and I'm just like, why would I wait a whole year or 2 or 5 to watch the shit when I could just wait until it's over? So everybody's like
Mhm.
talking about it, commenting about it, saying, "Oh, it's the best thing ever," and I'm like, no, it's not, because I'm not watching it right now, and because I'm not gonna wait,
Yeah.
all this time. One, and then two,
Mhm.
and then two. I was like, there's better stories out there that are lost in time because they're old stories and they're not new. Like the
Mhm.
Red Baron, for example, the Baron Rocco, may ever live in peace in
Mhm.
my head forever. If that show ever got rebooted and it changed too much, and now it's okay. This is my thing. Okay,
Mhm.
this is my thing. The show came out in '97 or '96, right? So around the time
Yeah.
where I was born. And I remember I watched it and it was so fun because it was repetitive. So it fed my tism properly.
Mhm.
I watched it in
Mhm.
Spanish too. So the opening, sick, sick ass opening. Okay, the
Mhm.
main character and his robot, sick as fuck, right? Because they're red, and my favorite colors are red, right? And then in the Latino dub, they don't call Kent the main character; they call him Kent, and then his name is Kurenai in Japanese, but they changed it to Spanish to De La Rosa, and I was like,
Mhm.
cinema, cinema, cinema. I don't care. And then like a lot of the characters that have these Asian sounding names, they were roughly translated into Spanish. So for example, so Chatatsu, right? You're supposed to
Chata.
say it like, oh, like, like Chatatsu, like, but in Spanish, Chatatsu, like it's really like rough, right? So
Mhm.
Gome is supposed to be like more soft or whatever, but in Spanish it's Gome, like it's really like harsh. So a lot of these
Mhm.
characters have this edge to them that I like, and then like the way they pronounce the names. Mind you, this is not in the original Japanese dub; it's in the Spanish dub.
Mhm.
So I took it upon myself to watch it in the Japanese dub. It's not the same. It is not the same vibe. It's
Mhm.
not the same idea. It's not the same like concept in a sense, but I did finish it and I still liked it because I understood the concept of the story. And I
Yeah.
told my nephew about it recently because he's trying to get into anime. So he's like, "Oh, you think I should watch Naruto?" I was like, "How old are you?" And he's like, 10. I was like, watch Naruto. Just watch it. It's just fine. You'll be fine. It's not that bad because there's not really nothing much. Well, except maybe with the sexy jutsu. But I mean, he's 10. He's probably already in that time
Yeah.
frame where he's looking at girls or whatever. But Naruto has enough of everything, right? So you can say it's for a preteen, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, is there any other animes? Because he sees my Funko Pops and he's like, oh, well, that's from Dragon Ball. Where's this one? It's Castlevania, right? And I'm like, oh, you're not ready for Castlevania. And he's like, oh, why not? And I'm like, I didn't say this. Quote me, I didn't say this. But the first thing that came to my mind was like, baby, they fucking in this show. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't gonna let him watch that, you know? So I was like, no, we're good. And also I was like, no, papa, it's because it has a lot of blood and it has a lot of gore in it, but it has a lot of adult themes. He's like, yeah, well, that's nothing new to me. And I'm like, you shut your mouth. I don't need to hear that. And he's like, well, as long as it doesn't show like porn, I'm okay. I'm like, what? You know? I mean, because, in my head, it fits that I'd rather watch ass and titties than someone get decapitated. You know what I mean? Like, why would I? My priorities, right? See, this is Mike. Mike, look, listen, escucha. This is the main difference between you and me, Mike, and I love it, right? I watch the horror movies. Timestamp me. I watch the horror movies for the fucking. All right? For the fucking. That's why I watch the horror stories, right? You watch it for the gore. All right? Two completely different. Like, if you and I go watch a movie together,
I watch it for the story.
Yeah.
Isidro watches it for the story.
Or like the psychological. No, whatever the fuck. No, the plot, right? Like, we'll be watching, and as soon as I see a side boob, oh, like just, oh.
That's why The Conjuring was bad. There was none of that plot.
Right.
You see?
And then 20 to 2 to 3 minutes later, she gets killed. I'll be like, man, like, man,
I'm just in the back like,
yeah, fucking yeah, and I'm just like, they're not fucking. Like, I don't like this anymore. It's so boring to me. No, I was laughing. Oh, Frankenstein was the other one that I saw.
Oh, I need to watch it. I need to watch that one.
Let's talk about that real quick. It's basically okay. So Del Toro was the one that did it, right? Del Toro was okay. So the other guy that was working with him was saying, I don't know, man, it feels very, very, very spicy, and it's not like England's and this and that. And he said something about the lines of, "You're just mad that my Victor Frankenstein happens to be Oscar Isaac." And Oscar Isaac, you look at that beautiful Latino man, and you're like, yes, papi, yes, because it was really okay in my head, right?
Yeah,
okay, first of all, Oscar Isaac, mi respetos, papa, because like, he really got into his role. He really played his role, and I appreciate that because he did a really good job.
Monster or the Frankenstein?
He played Dr. Frankenstein.
He played the doctor, yeah. But I'm gonna say like this: Latinos have a very, very specific fire in us. Like, we have that certain feistiness that's very distinguishable between other people. All the other actors, you could tell they were not of Latino descent, or you could tell that they didn't have that same little spice to it, right? But the guy that played the monster, I forget his name. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. He played a monster, and he also played like a dumb creature. Like, it was very good. The way he conveyed the emotions, the scream. I'm not gonna say were not his screams, but the screaming, the sorrow, the raw, that raw emotion that the monster is supposed to be known for.
Yeah.
Very beautifully. I'm gonna put it this way: very beautifully projected, Mike. Like, it was amazing to watch, right? Now, for some people, the story is like, whatever, But the reason why I'm bringing up Frankenstein was because when I finished watching the movie, I was like, somebody needed to be fucking in this movie, and I would have given it a 10. But because nobody was fucking, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it a 9, just because nobody was fucking. Now, on its defense, there was plenty of side boob. for like one scene. And you know, okay, with all due respect to the
Mhm.
actress, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but mommy,
Mhm.
that scene where she was in, the side boob and the booty that we got was pretty good. Not as good as Powell, I'll tell you that right now. But it was appreciated. It was appreciated. I kind of wish there was some bucking, but no. They had plenty of opportunities. They had plenty of opportunities for it. But Del Toro is a genius. I will always defend that man, unless I
Mhm.
find out that he's like something stupid that I cannot defend.
Yeah.
But he is a creative genius. Mike, you and I agree on that. Pam's
Oh
laughing at me.
yeah.
Come on, brother.
Absolutely.
Like, come
Absolutely.
on. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck are you gonna say no? So I really enjoyed Frankenstein because of someone that has a child development background. When I was
Mhm.
watching The Creature, and then how Frankenstein, the doctor was like trying to teach him and stuff like that. It's like, wow, he's not following any of the rules. Like he's so full of emotion and all this other stuff. The story
Mhm.
kind of gets a little bit like not convoluted, but it's kind of like the vibe shifts a little bit.
Mm.
Like it just
Okay.
pendulums way too quickly, and you're just kind of like, wait, what happened? You know? But
Mm.
um,
Mhm.
but outside of that, right? Outside of that, it's awesome because spoiler alert, sorry, but they tell you the Victor Frankenstein tells you what happens, but then towards the middle of the movie, the monster tells you what happened. So
Oh,
yeah, dude,
okay.
that's why it's so good.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
it's so good, dude. Because
Mhm.
even okay, for real, spoiler alert, I'm very sorry,
Isn't that how the
but
book
you
goes?
you know
The
you know
monster's telling the story? I don't remember anymore.
I don't remember either. I think the narrator
No,
is the
the
author telling the story,
the
but I don't
original
remember.
I don't think I think the original Frankenstein didn't have like really a narrator. I think it was just telling like the story of Frankenstein, like the from the book. And it was just kind of playing through the
No, I'm talking
story.
about the book itself.
Um
Like the book,
oh, the book
the book
itself.
itself. Isn't that the
Um
monster telling the story like later, years later on how it
Oh
happened?
no, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember
So
if it was.
Like he's like still hiding in
so
the cave, something like
Mm.
that.
in the book, it's
I
stating
used to
the
read.
AI overview.
I used to read once a lifetime ago.
And now look at you. No, it's the according to the AI overview on Google, it's saying Robert Walton, the sea captain who frames the story, Victor Frankenstein, who recounts his own story to Walton, and the creature who tells a portion of his life story to Victor. So
Mm.
there's a few points of view, which is true.
Mm.
There's a few points of view that happen. And honestly, dude, very well acted. The effects are really good too. The makeup and stuff like that, really, really good. Um
I think Del Toro said that like he used like little to no CGI.
yeah,
Like
yeah, and
everything
and
was
you
practical.
Yeah, you could tell
Yeah.
too. You could definitely tell.
Mhm.
Because like the prosthetics and all that stuff, and like just certain scenes where he heals, y- your generic
Mhm.
cut away from the wound and then come back and it's healed again. You know what I mean? Very
Mhm.
cheap, but it gives you the illusion of, oh shit, we were just looking that way for a second, now he's fine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Frankenstein to me, out of the movies that I've pointed out, to for real is at the top because it has a lot of that psychology to it, and you have to watch it more than once. There is a part that
Mm.
I didn't understand, which is why milk? Why is he always drinking milk, right? Well,
Mm.
supposedly, allegedly, according to the internet, usually when you see a character that's drinking milk, it's a sign of them saying, the author telling you, the reader or the viewer, that this character has not matured. This character has this deep trauma
Mm.
that he has not moved on from. So that's why he drinks
Mm.
milk,
Mhm.
because he feels safe or whatever the fuck, right? And if you watch the
Yeah.
movie, you'll see what I mean. But that is something that took me a while to understand. So that's why I watched it
Hmm.
2 times. I was like, why is he drinking milk? And then after the third
Yeah.
time, I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it again. Beautiful movie, but I'm not gonna watch it again. So I just
Yeah.
I just watched the video on that specific part, or like a review of it, and they were saying
Mhm.
like all this stuff that I basically just said. But also they were saying the milk part was the dead giveaway of that specific part of the movie where it shows you that Victor
Ah.
Frankenstein was stuck in his ways in certain ways. I may be
Yeah.
taking it out of context a little bit, but that's what I understood. That's
Yeah.
how I understood it, right? I don't
Yeah.
want people in the comment section, you know,
Be like,
crucifying me because of that or
actually,
whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they're more than welcome to argue with me because I love to argue,
yeah.
but
I
but
will
no,
be
like
arguing on Beto's behalf. Just kidding.
thank you. But it has to be on brand, okay? But anyways, no, the Frankenstein movie, really good movie. I definitely recommend it.
Mhm.
Is it better than the original, the older one? No, I'm not gonna say it's better because that one has it. That one had its
Yeah.
shock to it. It's an older movie. For those of you who haven't watched it, again, spoiler alert. I spoil you guys so much. Anyways, not that type of spoiler, right? No, in the older one, I vividly remember when Frankenstein grabs a little girl and drowns her, right? But
Oh
that
yeah.
scene was,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that scene wasn't like because he's evil, is because of he was scared. You know what I mean? Like there was a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff that teaches you about like psychology and just philosophy and stuff like that. And that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff is always up my alley because it's always I used to argue about philosophy and all this other stuff, to be or not to be or whatever the fuck. But
Mm-hmm.
Frankenstein, this newer one, very, very, very well done. I Del Toro is a genius. Brother, I will always spend money to watch Del Toro stuff. Always, especially after
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth. And ¿cuál era la otra puta película? Because was it Hellboy? Hellboy was another
Hellboy.
one,
Yeah,
right?
he made the
Yeah,
Hellboy movies. Yeah.
yeah. So those movies were
Mm-hmm.
like the beginning of Del Toro
The Shape of
when I
Water
started.
is also Del
See,
Toro.
esa, The
Yeah.
Shape of Water was also very, very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
pero yeah, Del Toro is just
That
a
one had
creative
fucking.
genius. That one had fucking. You're absolutely
That
right.
one had
They were
fucking.
fucking in that movie. No, dude. There's another one coming out with There's another movie coming out with the lady that plays Harley Quinn.
Margot Robbie.
Oh, the Margot Robbie
Margaret
one. Yeah,
Robbie.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy, not fantasy, but like it's like definitely like Victorian era.
Mhm. I'm gonna tell
That
you right
one
now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
that one's got a lot of fun.
No, girl.
All right. Well, to start wrapping
That's like
this
the main
up.
plot of that one.
All right. Well, to start wrapping this up. So yeah. So I mean, that's kind of
Right.
that's kind of what happened. Why we were gone for like a month. Just kind of a lot of stuff behind the scenes that was happening.
Mhm.
For life. Mike decided to turn 28, I guess, and decided to become a popular streamer, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Have an event.
He's
I
not rigging for his
decided,
friend, but you know.
yeah, he decided to make other friends instead. Like those were more important than us. Beto decided that he was too good for the podcast for a month. He didn't want to talk to us for a month either. So because of that, I went into a vacation. And I was like, screw you guys. I'm going home.
To Belgium.
With my people to drink beer. So yeah, so I mean, I think we were talking about it. I'm gonna link down Sqwidsy, I think that's her name again.
Yeah.
Sqwidsy, because a lot of
Yeah.
W's in it. I don't know how to pronounce it properly.
Yeah,
I'll link
it's
Mike
yeah.
down below. And I think Beto was gonna try to stream a little bit. I don't know if that's happening. If he starts, I'll link him down below. If not, it never happened.
I'm thinking I might start in the beginning of next year. Just because right now it's the end
Right
of
now
the
is the best
year
time to
and
start because the ad revenues are better, and at the beginning of the
Mm.
year they're bad.
okay.
So right now is
That
the
is
best
true.
time
Yeah,
to
I have
start.
heard about that. Yeah,
Most people take breaks in
because
January because all the ad revenue is gone.
yeah, because also you got holidays and stuff like that, so they're amping up a lot of the ads and whatnot. But also the thing is with ads and stuff, I think like if you have to get affiliated for Twitch before you can run ads on your
Yeah,
streams.
but right now is probably the
Yeah.
better time because more people are going to be online because the
That is
holidays
also
are
true
coming
too.
up.
Holidays, people are at home watching stuff like that. So
Better start sooner
Yeah.
than later.
We'll see, but we'll have a conversation about this some other time, Mike, because it is 8:10 p.m. For
okay,
me right now, and I have to go shower and I have to have dinner because I haven't eaten yet and my blood sugar is dropping.
gotcha.
I'm also
But
going to
yeah,
try
ladies
to
and gentlemen.
stream again. I'm going to be
Mm,
streaming my
mhm.
first playthrough of Elden Ring.
I was
Not this
yeah.
week,
I
but
wanted to
maybe
try Elden Ring too. Yeah, I got it
maybe not
recently.
this
Yeah,
week, but maybe next week I will start. But yeah, I'm gonna do my first
nice.
playthrough of Elden Ring. I'm gonna regret it.
We
I'm gonna
should yo
cry.
honestly we could do that. Like we can because Twitch has a thing called like streaming together. So we'll have like all of our chats combined and everything like that. And if we play like even if we play separate games, but like if we play like a game together and stuff like that, everyone's gonna have like the same chat room
Yeah,
and everything. So like, dude, we could do that for the
yeah,
podcast.
we
That'd
can
be
look.
pretty dope.
Next week, you said?
Not next.
Well, Elden Ring's a single player game.
Yeah,
Yeah, Elden Ring's single player.
No, it's not. You
But
could do
you
multiplayer.
can actually do multiplayer. Yeah.
oh, you could. Oh shit.
Yeah, you
I'm just
can.
trying to wait for the sales more than anything. More the
Oh yeah.
Cyber Monday
Mhm.
sales because right now it's
Yeah.
Oh
$60.
yeah, Cyber Monday. Yeah.
So after Cyber Monday, if it gets a discount, I'll buy it. If it doesn't get a discount, I'll still buy it. But yeah, basically after Cyber Monday, which is like in 2 weeks, I guess.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the sales.
No, actually, yeah, it is.
Because if
in 2 weeks.
it's
Fuck, it already is. Yeah.
if it's gonna go on sale, might as well just wait a little bit. But yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely we can plan it out better. All
Yeah.
3 of us. 'Cause, yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we can. It is a multiplayer game, so we can definitely try to tackle it together.
Mhm.
I don't know how much you guys know about Elden Ring, but I know almost
I know
nothing.
nothing.
I know
I
I
know
played it
absolutely
before.
nothing.
I've played it before. I know some stuff about it. I don't know 100% the lore. I don't follow the lore. So if
Mhm.
the three of us were to play, I would I would start a new game just for you guys because why not?
Yeah.
I really don't give a fuck about the story and all that stuff. And also, I had never finished it, so it would be nice if we do where it's Isidro's game per se. So we do whatever
Mhm.
he needs to do. So while he's playing
Mhm.
that, I'll be playing that with you guys, or what I could do is um just depending on the situation here, um what we could do is we could do play together, like I play my game and then whenever we need to meet up for a boss, we meet up for that boss, for that specific boss, you know what I mean?
Oh,
um
okay. That'd be cool.
because I could join Isidro's stream and probably one shot one or two of the bosses there in the beginning of the game, but after a
Mhm.
certain time, like I will be useless to you guys. I would have Now we would have to use full on together whenever
Yeah.
we play.
I
But
think it'll be
that's a
fun if
story.
we're all at the same level, not
Yeah,
one
I
trying
do
one
too.
another.
Mhm.
Because I think it will
Mhm.
take away from me. Just like, here's my friend that can overpower the first couple bosses, and I
Yeah.
learned absolutely nothing about
Yeah.
the game.
I think I would 100% jump on the wagon of doing Twitch streaming a lot faster if I
Mhm.
was playing with you guys because
Yeah.
I'm kind of like
Mm.
not aware of what's going on. But that's a
No,
conversation for
yeah.
another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is late and we need to go. We were starting to do the intro, so start the intro again because we fucked it up.
We did.
But anyways, bye. Buenas noches. Yeah, buenas
All
noches.
right.
Bye.
Well, thanks for watching. Let us know down below. Remember, 1,000 subs, we start showing feed pics.
That's true. That is true.
Oh,
Next year we're
I
going to
forgot about
Florida.
that.
Next year we're going to
Find me
Florida
on
for
Feed
the
Finder.
Horror Night. So we need those subs so we can pay for it.
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I have two older sisters that love doing pedicures on me. Get me to those 1,000 subs. Love ya. Good night.
Bye.